Welcome to Kung Fu Havoc number 2. Okay, so the following video is probably not for children. Maybe, maybe not. It'd be more of a learning experience, so it's hard to say. So if you're over 18, or if you're 14 or 15, you should probably talk to your parents before you watch it. It's nothing nasty or anything like that. It's just that I have an opinion, and y'all might not agree with the damn thing. No. So, my opinion is really quite simple. I don't think that men and women should ever have conflict in a sporting event of the martial art variety. Alright? Now, let me explain why before all you women get up here and say, oh, you're not giving us equal opportunities, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So, at the danger of sounding like a hypocrite, let me explain why I'm saying what I'm saying right now. Maybe y'all forgot a few weeks ago, and I could be wrong, it could have been a few days ago, but I'm pretty sure it was a few weeks ago, that I mentioned Joe Rogan talking about a transgender man a transgender woman. I get confused on when you're transgendering from a man to a woman, what they classify you as, so to speak. So I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just trying to make a point here. Alright? Point being that, physically the transgender has more strength. So I'm watching a video earlier tonight about men versus women and Muay Thai and some other stuff, and I'm not saying that they can't beat a man's ass. Definitely ain't saying that. I'm just saying that in all fairness, and I'm coming at y'all from the biggest macho chauvinist way possible, because I was raised that a man should not hit a woman. That's just the way I was raised. It doesn't make me 1,000% right. Again, it's just the way I was raised. They have separate gender sporting leagues for a reason. Now, in certain wrestling, like the independent circuit, I'm kind of okay with it if the woman is down and if the man's not really trying to hurt her, because I know how wrestling works. But I also know how martial arts work. Like in full-on competition martial arts. There's a reason why you fight your gender and women fight their gender, and that there is no middle ground, that a woman shouldn't be fighting a man. Well, apparently I'm been behind a rock, because the video I seen is like 2017 or 18. It's out of Asia with women and men fighting each other in styles like Muay Thai and Taekwondo. Now, if you go to ancient times where men and women really did fight each other before chivalry came into existence, okay. But those were war times. In the more modern day times, us men, we have a macho complex, and we don't want to get our ass kicked by a woman, because if it does happen, it's a really bad bump on the pride to most men who are not adults and can accept acceptable loss, so to speak. But on a personal note, the only way I would fight a woman, if one, my life depended on it, and it was like fighting to protect my child or a child of someone else, and this woman was like superhuman and beastly and shit like that. Two, the only other way I would fight a woman is if it was in the script and we're making a movie where I know there's no possible way in hell that I could hurt her. Now, because I am a martial artist, and because I'm not like Bruce Lee, but I know what I'm capable of, and I don't know what other people are capable of, and if you want the truth, honestly, I don't really give a shit, because I'm not really trying to be on the business end of an ass whooping. But I don't think that women and men should fight in competition unless it's like underground, where you're both getting paid and you both know the risk. But honestly, me being me, I'm against it just because I wasn't raised to beat on women. But if a woman's gonna be man enough to get in that ring with a guy and know what's coming, physically stronger. I'm not saying men are superior, because from where I stand, women actually probably are more superior, because they push a whole nother human being out of their body. So that makes them tougher than us by default. But at the same time, I was taught that a woman is your gift from God, and you should love her and respect her and treat her the way you would want to be treated if you were a woman. And, I'm just really not really comfortable with men fighting women. Again, like I said, in the wrestling, because I know how the independent wrestling works, because some intergender, and then there's Tessa Blanchard who fights men. Um, I'm on the fence on that. Just saying. I'm on the fence against women versus men. Now, the reason why, again, that whole transgender woman beating the hell out of a normal woman, because he still has superior strength and superior um, endurance to her, because he still has everything testosterone based, even though he's taking hormones and he doesn't have his two best friends downstairs anymore. Um, he was still genetically superior to the woman in the ring, which is why I said that they really shouldn't allow that shit. And I really think that, and off topic completely, I really think that there should be a transgender league for transgenders, men and women. Transgender men who are becoming women should only compete against transgender women. Transgender men who are becoming women should only do that, while transgender women who are becoming men should only fight against transgender men, and however that whole gambit works. Like I said, I'm straight. I don't know how that shit works, and I don't want to offend anybody. But yeah, I really, honestly, am up against the fence on most of that. I mean, not like for wrestling, because everybody knows the risk going into the ring. But when you're going into the ring in an MMA situation, I don't think that's the place for men versus women. Movie script, street fight where sometimes shit happens, okay. You kind of got to bend a little bit with street fights. But as far as controlled environments, MMA, shit like that, no. No. Thanks for watching. Be seeing you.